Good afternoon, one and all. I am Reshma Lakhani from SNPIT NRC Umrakh Bardoli. I welcome you on behalf of Gujarat Technological University, and today we will discuss pointers in C as part of your syllabus in Computer Programming and Utilization course. Let us start with our subtopic. I'll be discussing regarding the basics of pointers, pointer to pointer, pointer and array, array of pointers, function returning a pointer, finally few questions that were asked in GTU papers and summary. First of all, let me discuss what do you mean by pointer. A pointer is a variable which contains the address in memory of another variable. We can have a pointer to any variable type. As you can see here, we can think of memory to be a group of blocks as it is shown in this diagram, and each memory block can be represented using some address. These are the example addresses. In your system you will have different addresses. Each and every memory block I can consider as a cell, memory cell. It is having memory address. This 200, 201 are the memory address. If I am storing any variable into the memory, if I am declaring any variable in my program, it will be allocated one memory as per the requirement of the data type. As we all know, character data type requires 1 byte, integer data type requires 2 bytes, float requires 4 bytes. Here for example I am taking integer a, so a equal to 5. If I am declaring a variable with initialization value 5, it will take 2 bytes, and as you can see over here, this memory cells will be allocated, right? So this is how the memory arrangement can be thought of inside our system. Now we can define a pointer to be a variable which contains the address in memory of another variable. We can have a pointer to any variable type. Let us see how to use pointer variables. I want to store the address of integer a. So variable a inside my memory, right? So what do I need? I will need one pointer variable ptr. In order to declare any variable to be of pointer type, I should write integer star ptr. Now let me make clear over here. What do I mean by integer star? Integer star means ptr will point to a memory location which will have a value of type integer. Once again, ptr is a pointer which will point to a memory location having data type or the value stored in it of type integer. I hope this is clear. Again, this I can show here. Integer a, right? First step. After that, I have made one pointer variable integer star ptr, right? Now next step is how to associate this pointer variable with our already declared variable. I have made this pointer variable to store the address of variable a. So how to associate it? ptr is equal to ampersand a. When I write this line, it gives address of variable a to ptr variable. Once again, this line will store the address of variable a that is already there in the memory to ptr. As per this example, ptr will get 201 as the address. Again, these are example addresses. Your system will have different address. Now you can see here a is allocated the memory location 201. When I write this line, ptr will also get 201. Let us move further. ptr is equal to ampersand a. Ampersand means address of operator. It assigns the address of variable a to ptr. I hope this is clear now. Let us take one example. The situation in the memory, a equal to 10, memory address is 6025. See, I have shown here memory address of variable a, and ptr is made pointing to this memory location. So what will be the value of ptr? ptr will have the address of a variable, that is 6025. The value inside ptr would be the address of variable a, memory address of variable A. Again PTR itself is a variable, so it will also take one memory, and it is of numeric type because addresses are always numeric. So for this example I have shown 8765 is the memory address of PTR variable. I have taken a small code over here. What happens when it is executed? I have taken one variable integer A, I have taken one pointer variable. Now I have given some value to A, that is A equal to 78. When this line is executed, PTR is equal to ampersand A, right? So the address of A will be given to PTR. Now there is a printf statement. The value of A is %d \n. Now at this point %d, the value of A will be displayed, right? So the value of A is 78. Now I want to see the address of A. There are two options. Either I use PTR because PTR is having the address of A, or I use directly ampersand A. So we can display the address of variable A, memory address of variable A, by using address of A is, that is my message that I want to print, %u, u is unsigned integer, ampersand A, ampersand means address of operator, right? So in this position, at this line, what will happen? The memory address will be displayed. Now in the next line I have shown PTR is equal to %u. PTR has %u. So PTR also will show the memory address of A. Let us see what happens after execution. You can see on your screen the value of A that I had given was 78. Address of A is 65524. Now this address you will get different in your system when you execute the same code. PTR also will have the same thing inside, 65524. I hope this program is clear, right? Now the next step that I want to understand is, using my pointer variable, how should I access the value of A, right? हमें पॉइंटर वेरिएबल यूज करके A की वैल्यू को एक्सेस करना है. हम कैसे करेंगे? We have one operator that is known as indirection operator or dereferencing operator, that is asterisk, or we also say as star PTR. When I write star PTR, it means value of A or value at the location pointed by PTR. In our example, PTR was pointing to the memory location which has A, right? So when I write star PTR means value at the memory location pointed by PTR. Now let us see dereferencing operator. When we want to access value at the memory location pointed to by PTR, we can do it using indirection or dereferencing operator, that is star. So by writing star PTR, I will get value of A. This is a small code where I have added these 2 points. Value of A, I can show it as A. Address of A I can show as ampersand A, or I can use PTR because PTR was assigned ampersand A. Now I want to access the value of A, that is equal to 78, using PTR. How I will do? The value of A is %d because it is integer type, comma star PTR. When I write star PTR, it will show me 78. If I write only PTR, it will show me the memory address of variable A, right? So see, you will get this result. Value of A is 78, address of A is 65524. It will, as it is executed in my system, in your system it will be different. PTR as 65524, the value that is contained inside the variable PTR. It is containing the address. The value of A is 78. Now this last 78 was accessed using star PTR, right? Now you can think of the small code. What happens here? I have integer A equal to 10, right? So let us see what happens. A equal to 10, right? After that, PTR star PTR1 was declared. Okay, integer star PTR1 was declared and it was given the memory location of A, right? Next, integer star PTR2 was declared, right? Integer star PTR2 was declared. Now PTR2 was assigned PTR1. What happens in this line? what happens in this line? PTR2 will also have the address of A. Both these pointers will have the same value. I hope this is clear. Now when I write A equal to A plus 1, now see, initially A value was 10. So when I execute this line, value of A becomes 11. I hope this is clear, right? After that we have star PTR 1 equal to star PTR 1 plus 1. Okay, now what is our star PTR? It is the value of A, right? Now here I will have to put the value of A, that is 11 plus 1. So I will get I will get 12. I hope this is clear. Once again, when I do any arithmetic operation using this kind of notation, that is star PTR will have the value of A, right? PTR is having the address. When I put star before PTR, it is indirection operator or dereferencing operator. It helps me to access the value of A, that is the value stored at the location pointed by PTR1. So that value, last value we had was 11, right? So 11 plus 1 I will get 12, right? After that we have star PTR 2 equal to star PTR 2 plus 1. So again, what is star PTR 2? It is, because I had written this line, so it is having the same value of A or same address. It is pointing to the same address. So last value of A was 12. So when I execute this line, it becomes 13. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. When I am writing star PTR1, I am actually accessing the value stored at memory pointed by PTR1, and when I access star PTR2, I am actually accessing the value stored at memory pointed by PTR2. Now, which are the arithmetic operations possible with pointers? I can increment pointer, I can decrement pointer, adding integer number to pointer variable, subtracting integer number from pointer variable, subtracting one pointer from other pointer if pointing to the same array. Now what are these operations, right? So let us see. If I am having PTR1, right? So I can perform increment operation. Okay. Now what happens actually here? When I do this operation, if it is integer, it is pointing to integer location. So it will be incremented by 2 bytes. Right? These things we have to understand. If it is decrement operation, it will be decremented as per the data type to which it is pointing. Okay, scale factor that we always consider. Right? I hope this is clear. We can also add integer as we saw in our previous example. We can also do like this, PTR 1 plus 5. Then what happens if it is integer star PTR? Then it will move to 10 location ahead when you are adding plus 5. It with respect to the scale factor. Scale factor is decided based on data type to which it is pointing. Not valid operations are addition of 2 pointers, multiplication operations with any number, or division operation with any number. Now you can again think of this example. Let us see. I have A equal to 10, star PTR1 equal to ampersand A, right? So it will get the address of A, then A equal to A plus 1. So what happens the value of A? 11, right? After that, plus plus star PTR1. My dear friends, please pay attention over here. What happens here? Plus plus star PTR1. Plus plus is pre-increment operation, right? When I write star PTR1, actually I am talking about the value that is stored at the memory location pointed by PTR1, right? So what happens? This value will be incremented. So it becomes 12. Once again, when I am writing plus plus star PTR1, actually what happens, the value that is there at the memory location pointed by ptr1, that is our a, variable a, will be incremented by 1, right? Again, in the next line we have ptr1 plus plus. Now this is post increment operator, right? So I needed this brackets. Again this will make our value of a as 13. When I write star ptr1, I am actually accessing the value of a, and because it is post increment and it has precedence rules following, so I need to enclose it with parenthesis. Then it becomes as 13. I hope this small example will clear simple arithmetics that we perform with pointer variables. This is another example you can try at your own. You have p is equal to ampersand b, so p is pointing to b. Then you have q is equal to ampersand a, so q is pointing to a. So try to calculate what will be the value of c. C is equal to star p. Star p means I am accessing the value of b because p is pointing to b. So what is the value? 5 modulo, what is the value of q? 3, right? 5 modulo 3. What answer I will get? Modulo gives me remainder, right? So what answer I will get here? Once again, what is p? It is pointing to b. So I will have here 5. What is q? It is pointing to a. So 5 modulo 3, right? So 3 ones are 3. So remainder is 2. I will get as 2, right? Then when I perform plus plus star p, p is pointing to b, so 5. So plus plus means it will pre-increment, okay? So your value of b becomes 6, right? If I access b as star p, I will get as 6. So here value of p star p, so I'll get 6. Value of q, what will be the value of q? I have not changed any value in q, so it will be displayed as 3. So 6 and 3. What is the value of c? 2. What is the value of b? B has been changed or not? Yes, b was changed, so I will get 6. I hope this example is clear to you. Try to solve it again. Okay, the next concept that we will study about is pointer to pointer.